Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Rocks, and in this video I have a book review of The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Now, I went to the supermarket and you always love looking at what books they've got, and I saw this in the young adult section. I thought, oh well, as it's here I might as well buy it and try it out because I've seen loads of you raving about it on your videos. And so I bought it to try out. Now my opinion on the cover is that I don't really like the cover. I don't think it particularly says anything about the story or expresses the story. It's quite a masculine cover, I think. So I don't think it says anything to me about the story, so I didn't pick it for the cover. I picked it because, well, I might as well try it because everybody else is raving about it, just to see. And I'll read the back of it. In a dark vision of the near future, 12 boys and 12 girls are forced to appear in a live TV show called The Hunger Games. There's only one rule: kill or be killed. When 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen steps forward to take her sister's place in the games, she sees it as a death sentence. But Katniss has been close to death before. For her, survival is a second nature. Now, I have already seen this concept on Doctor Who in 2005, because they had the game station where it was reality shows, and if you lose the reality show, then they zap you. They zap you dead, apparently, if you lose the quiz or the reality show. So I've already seen this kind of concept, and as I was reading it, I did pick up that it was a bit like Big Brother. Now, overall, I actually didn't like this book. I started to read it, and then I put it down and read The Language of Flowers instead. And then I picked it back up, and I started to read it again, but then I just got bored and flipped through the back to see what happens. With a lot of books, I get pulled into the story, but with this one, I just didn't feel pulled into the story at all. It just, instead of being around me, it was just like in front of me, just like that, and it's just like the names popping out like that. I just didn't feel involved with the story, because I don't feel that we got to know the characters before the main plot, so I didn't really have any emotion or anything for the characters at all. I guess possibly the way my own experiences sort of might influence how I see characters, because I do get drawn to more vulnerable characters, and the characters in this are quite hard. There's not much vulnerability really, because like we take the Katniss is taken out of her own environment to go to the Hunger Games. I feel that maybe this book could have been introducing what happened to have them living in this weird situation, rather than just go straight into the games. I also found it hard to picture the environment. And hard to picture Katniss. I didn't feel that in the capital place. It seemed to me, sounded like it was lots of like sort of alien type Jetsons type people with pointy outfits and funny coloured hair. And the arena, it was just like a big oval and some woods, so I'm not quite sure I pictured it correctly. So I'd be interested to see the film to see what everything actually looks like. 'Cause originally I thought Katniss's family was like loads of tents, but as I read further into the book, it seems like they're living in houses, so I wasn't really clear on what the environment or what it looks like. So I felt this was just rather repetitive, because I didn't feel connected or have any emotions towards the characters. I didn't feel any suspense, because you didn't really get to know anybody really. So I didn't really like it, because I felt quite bored with it. It does remind me a little bit of the John Marsden books Tomorrow When the War Began, but with that one, it was a lot more in depth, I felt, with those books. And I felt that the group family. I felt that the kids what got left behind in that book, they became a family. And I read that when I was a bit younger, so it had more power really. But with this book, I didn't feel connected to any of the characters, and so I think with this book, I don't know if I'd go see the movie, but I think the movie would come across to me better than reading the book, because I just felt it was quite linear and boring really. So I'm glad you all enjoy it, and I'm sure it's really good that if you enjoy it. But unfortunately it didn't really do anything for me, so I wouldn't really want to read the other ones. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.